Hello to all the beautiful Cancer tuning in today for your How Do They Feel About You reading. I hope you're all well and happy. A massive thank you for the love, support and the beautiful energy you guys bring to soul embers. I appreciate you. Thank you. And if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Andrea. Thank you for stopping by. So, how do they feel about you? What are they thinking? What are they going to do about it? And what guidance does Spirit have that will help you better navigate through this space and make the best decision for yourselves? So Cancer, I'm going to jump right into it and we're going to have a look and see, first of all, what is this about? Who am I connecting with? What's happened here? Who are the Cancer I'm connecting with and how can I be of service today? Procrastination. Yeah, okay, Cancer. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You don't know. You know what decision you need to make. It's not coming easily. Facing the truth, facing the loss that you could potentially be experiencing in making this decision. I feel that the feeling that rises within me as I tune into your energy, Cancer, is that my heart just simply drops at the thought of what life could be without having this particular person in your life. And if you haven't formed a solid connection with this person yet, it is the loss of what you have potentially, what you potentially see could be possible within this connection. And those of you that, you know, this is someone that you've recently taken space from or they've taken space from you, it's all up in the air. There is no closure here. Those last words haven't been spoken. And you know what needs to be said. You know what's potentially coming and how this conversation is going to play out. You can feel it in your bones. And it does not make it easier. And it does not make it any less scary or less disappointing thinking about what the future could be like when you come to terms with this situation. I'm feeling like it's just a matter of timing. I'm really drawn to the clock that's in the left-hand corner of this card. I keep looking at it. So I'm feeling like it's about that timing. It's about gathering your emotions, gathering your thoughts, getting yourself together, kind of getting ready for what's to come. Others of you may know that it's time to, you know, put the lid on something, close the door on it, and again, you're gathering yourself and you're thinking, you know, I know what I need to do, just give me space, just give me time and I'll make the decision when the time is right. That's the type of feeling I'm getting. And it's not that anyone's pressuring you, you're feeling the pressure. You're feeling the push from Spirit that it's time to move, that being in this state of, you know, this space of being stuck and stagnant is doing absolutely no good to your emotional and your mental space. It is affecting your confidence and it's affecting your clarity as to what, and your conviction as to what it is you want to achieve. So what I'm going to do is, I love the definitions that Ina, I believe her name is Ina Seagull, yeah, has put in the book for these cards, because she also gives an action that you could put in place that will help you, you know, get the clock ticking, get that clock ticking again. That's what I'm feeling. So let's have a read of the definition in the book. Procrastination. You need to change your tune and stop putting things off to tomorrow that you can do today. So when it comes to this love situation, Cancer, you are being called to action. There have been important tasks that you have delayed, even if it is something that you don't want to, like cleaning the house, paying the bills, looking for a job, losing weight, doing your tax, studying, etc. Now is the time to take responsibility and move forward. The point of power is always in the present. This card is showing you that there is an urgency for you to take action. If you are putting off something that is meaningful to you and doubting whether you can do it, the message is to have courage, to face your fears and do what you love. What is the worst thing that can happen? You make a mistake. Even if you do, you will learn. So Cancer, what I'm getting here is that a lot of you may even be in a situation where you're really connecting with someone and you have created a bubble with this person, and it is affecting the world around you, the responsibilities that you have, your objectives towards the goals you want to achieve. The two of you may be in this situation where you're experiencing a deep either physical connection or physical and emotional connection, but it's not integrating in the everyday life. It's not something that you've been able to, integrate, like I said, in your day-to-day life in a way that will help you build and co-create. And so you realize that this is not this is not moving in real. When we say real time, I'm talking about in this physical realm. It's almost like there's the two of you and then there's the world. So that's a type of message that I'm getting, and there could be a few different scenarios here. So take of it what resonates. The action here is make a list of all the tasks you have put off, make another list of the things you have started and have not completed, then write a third list of things you would love to do. Then write down what actions you can take today to free your mind and shorten that list. Which actions will you take in the next week? Make a grounded, practical plan for the next week or two. Keep this card close to you and look at it every time you become lazy and delay the things you have to do. So what I'm getting here in this particular situation, Cancer, is the list will come in very handy about the things you wanted to achieve when you first connected with this person and maybe got lost in the energy of the connection. And then the second list, what of that has this connection, how has this energy exchange between the two of you supported those goals? And then third of all, how would you love to make a shift moving forward as of today? And I'll hold the card up for you, and so you can take a screenshot of that if that's something you would like to do, and just bring this card up every time you feel like you're falling back or lapsing. Okay, so there is that. Now let's have a look and see and find out what is the deal with this person. How are they thinking about Cancer? What message do we have? How are they thinking? What are they feeling? Oh, too many. I just want one. Oh, just beautiful. Just beautiful, Cancer. All right. So I'm getting here that at this time, this person is thinking about taking a leap. They're really thinking of taking a leap. They see a lot of potential here. They're very drawn to you. You are polarizing right now, Cancer. You are attracting, you're magnetizing them. Really beautiful energy. You're giving them the courage. It is just your presence that gives them the courage to come to the edge, that gives them that push, that it's worth taking the risk. This is the thing. And they feel that it's now or never. They feel that the clock is ticking. They feel that they know that you want more, Cancer. They know what your goals are. I feel this conversation has taken place and they've taken no action. It's almost like you've spoken about what your standards are. You've spoken about what your intentions are for your future when it comes to your love life, and it seems like they've listened or they've heard, but there's nothing that's come of that. I feel that you're feeling that you're somewhat in the dark when it comes to this situation, but Spirit wants you to know that there is a lot going on with this person on another level. There is a lot happening in the headspace, in the mental plane, right? And this is also what's happening with you. You're both experiencing things on the mental plane. There is this deep knowing and this deep connection on the mental plane, and it's even that in that spiritual plane as well. But it's time to take all of that and bring it into the practical plane. And so the energy right now surrounding you is offering that opportunity. You know, Cancer, I'm feeling that if you take the initiative to shift your focus and shift your energy towards forward, let's say, thinking about the things you wanted to achieve, making that list, seeing where you measure up, it automatically shifts your vibration. You step into a different type you go into a different type of frequency, and this will in turn, they will feel that shift. And that's when that call to stop procrastinating, that urgency that you're feeling will shift from you feeling it to taking action to them feeling it, to wanting to take that risk because they're going to feel that urgency. And there is just this, so much is said in the unsaid, in the unspoken, on that spiritual plane. There is there's an extraordinary connection here where you are you're almost like having these conversations without them being said. It's absolutely beautiful. And so they're feeling it now, you know. They feel that this is the time they need to take the risk. They need to take a leap. Whether they're afraid or not, they've just got to do it because they're going to miss an opportunity with you. They can feel that you're shifting your energy. They know that it's now time to stop, to shift their energy from the mental plane and, you know, just follow their heart and take that risk and bring things into their physical realm. It's time for them to say what they're thinking. It's time for them to express how they're feeling, and it's time for them to communicate what they want from this, and they know this, and this is exactly what you have been asking for without asking them for it. It's the intentions that you've been setting out, and this is the ideal time for them to take that risk. Again, Spirit is backing up this connection and offering that push through that sense of urgency and discomfort, so this can start to move in a different direction and come together. They also, it's just this inner knowing, you know, that whole feeling of, I don't know what it is about that person, but there's just something about them that I'm extraordinarily attracted to, where I feel at home with, where I just know that this is worth taking the risk. That's what they're feeling. That's what's pushing them. That is Spirit's influence on them. This is part of their path, right? So, there is this wisdom that is backing this up as well. I feel also, Cancer, that they are staying awake at night and they're thinking about this, and you may even be having many conversations late at night. I feel that is when they're at their most, that's when I guess their higher frequencies, or let's say the higher chakras, are really open. They're not feeling as protected. They're not as caught up with the ins and outs of the day, and they're able to really connect with you and have these really deep and meaningful conversations. This may be the type of person that also, you don't hear from them all day, and it confuses you. They're right into their passion, or they're right into whatever it is that they're doing, and you feel that you come second, but then come nighttime, or come when they have that moment, they're really into the conversation, they're really present with you. What you need to know about this, Cancer, is that there is so much happiness that's awaiting you. The minute you make this shift and you stop procrastinating from this place of fear of what could be lost rather than what could be gained, you shift that focus, you get that list happening, you are going to experience so much happiness. Yeah. You feel that you're in the dark. You feel that you're both feeling this pull towards each other. They're just taking forever, they've really taken their sweet time. One day at a time, very much in the now, not looking at, not talking so much about the future, talking about their passion about the future and what they want to achieve personally, and how things could be fun with you, but no solid plans have really been spoken about. They have been, I feel, Cancer, that there's been a time where they put in a lot of effort and then they pulled back their energy, and they somewhat just remained in that present moment. And like I said, the two of you lived in this bubble where it was the two of you, and then there was the world. And, a lot of things got forgotten about what your personal goals are and what your achievements are, and bringing this together and integrating it into the physical plane. And so you can see that the two of you are getting lost in this living in the moment without planning ahead, without setting goals for your future together. And I'm feeling the frustration, and they've moved really slowly, but they're ready to take that risk. They're ready to invest and keep working on it, and both of you are going to love every moment of that. So the other thing that I'm getting for you, Cancer, is that there is just this understanding that something needs to be let go of in order for them to be able to embrace this. You may have been waiting for them to, I guess, work on themselves in a particular area where you felt you weren't able to reach them. They may have experienced something or been in a situation that caused them to block the progress of this. Even if it was happening organically, they would sabotage it, and they would, their fears would kind of shut them down. So there was only so far that they could go. And so they are now ready to take that risk and let go of the people, the person, to have the discussion with whatever or whomever it is that they're ready to move forward in their life without these people, without that person, without this pattern or behavior, if they want to pursue a future with you. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling that a part of them needs to really transform so that they can move towards you. The other thing I'm getting for you, Cancer, is that if you don't shift your focus from what could be lost to what could be gained, and everything we spoke about earlier, this will only keep them in this space of comfortable within their own fears, comfortable within these patterns, and just comfortable with these boundaries that don't allow this to grow. This is not going to transform. And eventually, if it's not nurtured in the right way, it will definitely come to an end, because there's no way of progressing this. And that's why this urgency is now, you're feeling this urgency or this frustration, because it's time to move. It's like saying it's the right season to plant the seed, otherwise it won't grow, or now's the time to really water it so that it can actually blossom in the months ahead. Or, now's the season where we need to prune it so that fresh new life can appear. That's the type of energy I'm getting. So we're moving into autumn now, Cancer, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is a sign to say it's time for them, and they're feeling it. It's time to let go of the dead branches, to cut them away. Those beliefs, patterns, people that are manipulating them, or basically manipulating them, and embrace the future. They are not the future. Right, beautiful. So let's have a look and see, what is this happiness about? Oh, your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are coming true, Cancer. Right now you may feel confused. Right now you may feel like you're in the dark. Spirit wants you to know, have faith. Have faith. Keep setting out those intentions. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep following your dreams. You are going to feel so empowered. You are going to feel so confident. The more you support your own goals, the more you uphold your own standards and your own values, and then going from this confusion and not knowing what tomorrow brings, and what could be, let's say, you're going to go to this abundance of choice where everything will come to the surface, everything will be uncovered, and you will know what is in your best interest. There is a conversation coming, Cancer, in the very near future that is going to offer you this clarity. So please comment below, let me know, does this resonate? I love reading your stories. Please share them. It helps me connect with your energy. It helps me connect with who is on the other side of this camera, and I use that to channel your future messages. If you'd like to reach out for a personal reading or a personal session, my contact details are in the description box below. Have a fabulous month. Bye.